Orlando is a township in the urban area of Soweto, the most densely populated area of South Africa. A variety of street shops and kids playing with their bikes can be seen as you walk along the streets. The old folk, like Jeff here, reminisce about the old days. 13 years ago when he moved to a small village that forms part of Orlando. Orlando was established as a segregated African township on the outskirts of Johannesburg in 1932 and named after Edwin Orlando Leake, the mayor of Johannesburg during 1925 to 1926. Orlando Stadium is the home of the soccer team Orlando Pirates of the South African Premier Division. Orlando has a rich political and social history. Former President Nelson Mandela lived with his family in Orlando from 1946 into the 1990s, although he spent much of his time in prison. His house is located at number 8115 at the corner of Vilakazi and Nkane streets. The house is a single-story red brick matchbox, now known as the Mandela Family Museum. The inside hosts some of the regional furnishing and memorabilia, including the World Championship belt given to Mandela by Sugar Ray Leonard. Also on display are photographs and a collection of honorary doctorates bestowed on Mandela by universities and institutions around the world. Mandela returned to the house after his release from prison in 1990. At a rally welcoming him home to Soweto, his opening words were, "I have come home at last." Just around the corner from the Mandela Family Museum, you will find the Hector Peterson Memorial and Museum. On 16 June 1976, Soweto High School students took to the streets in a peaceful protest against the mandatory use of Afrikaans as a language of instruction in the black secondary schools. Hector Peterson was among the group of protesters. The students were met by the police, who ordered them to end the march. A violent confrontation ensued. Peterson was one of the first to die on this fateful day. Aside from its historical importance, Orlando, and especially Vilakazi Street, has become a social hub, where local and foreign people gather to enjoy a drink or have a meal. It offers a unique experience for tourists who want to explore South Africa off the beaten track. Orlando is a symbol of the new South Africa, caught between history and renewal. It's a vibrant city, which still openly bears the scars of the apartheid past, and yet shows the possibility of a united South Africa.